Yeah, as soon as I make that Idubbbz video, well, not as soon as I make it, but I think like a few weeks after, he just takes another L, so that just kind of proved my point already. Well, how do I feel about Idubbbz' response to the Froggy Fresh thing? Yeah, response video bad, end of video. Nah, I'm just playing, but seriously, he cannot really catch a break, can he? And his most recent L is his response to the whole Froggy Fresh thing. Now, before I get into it, I'm just gonna say that I'm not really gonna download the video and just put it in the video and then critique it along the way. I'm just gonna point out some of the dumb things he said in it. Plus, I'm not gonna mention Idubbbz' girlfriend because, I already mentioned her enough in the video and she herself is not a victim. For fuck's sake, imagine sending your parent to fight off an internet battle for you and you still lose. Also, I'm not really gonna do a recap because I have a feeling that if you're watching this video, then you probably already know about the situation, don't you? But let's get into the irony of this thing first. The ironic thing about the whole Idubbbz thing is that he used to make videos on people and go in depth and even insult some of them in the videos, and he went from that to being a huge sensitive pussy over it. And I cannot believe how much people have said that he's quote-unquote matured just because he doesn't do this shit anymore or make edgy videos anymore. The thing was that he was a grown-ass adult making these videos, and so therefore he doesn't really have much room to talk. And I also have a question for these people. If fucking Leafy or Prime Vegan Gains was like, guys, think twice before you talk about a person online, would you be laughing at them or would you actually take them seriously? Like, I truly find it ironic that people actually think Idubbbz is matured when Idubbbz is literally crying about people making fun of him online, which is something that he used to do to people. Like, if it was any other YouTuber, people would be laughing at them, but since it's Idubbbz and people grew up with Idubbbz, they're just saying this shit to cope, and honestly, if you're one of those people, here's what I have to say.
You're still holding on! Let go!
So he has no room to talk about people being mean to him online when he himself used to be mean to people online. Also, speaking of, people being mean to Idubbbz, also in this video, Idubbbz constantly brings up Sam Hyde, which if you don't like Sam Hyde or you like him, it's whatever. I have a pretty neutral opinion on the guy himself. But the thing is that Idubbbz brings up Sam Hyde so much that you would think that Sam Hyde is a fucking stalker for him. But like I said in the video, which is in the link in the description of this one, he's the one that fucking started all of that. Idubbbz, are you fucking stupid, dude? You can't just start something with someone and then be like, guys, he's harassing me, look at how bad he is. That's like if a guy starts a bar brawl, right? If he starts a bar brawl and then calls the cops because the guy, knocked him out at the bar brawl. Like, you can't just start shit with a person and then blame the other person. That's just not how it works. Kicking someone out of an event is already, pretty bad enough depending on what they did. Like, if they did some pretty bad shit, yeah, understandable. But training with someone that you don't like and making content with someone that you don't like, just kicking them out for that reason is petty, no matter how shit the event is. And Creator Clash is pretty shit, so yeah, there it is. The funny thing with this is that, they try and portray it as like a huge professional thing, like OMG YouTube boxing, but in reality, it's super fucking horrible. I already mentioned in the last video that the marketing is pretty bad, but I guess the business is even worse. And also, one of his reasons for kicking out Froggy outside of that was he thought him training with Sam Hyde would ruin the PR of the event. What? Like, Sam Hyde isn't even there, so you have nothing to worry about. Like, if Sam Hyde was shown in promotional material for this event, little to no promotional material because, they're never gonna promote this thing, actually. They would never fucking promote it. And by that, I mean they would never promote it to a good level. But if, say he was, then yeah, understandable. But he's not even involved with it whatsoever. So it's just like, you're just doing it just for the sake of, pettiness. Like, imagine if, the UFC kicked out a guy because, this guy was trained by someone that they didn't like, right? Like, imagine if UFC kicked out Brock Lesnar or CM Punk because both of those guys used to wrestle for WWE. Like, imagine the amount of shit that UFC would get for that alone. Again, kicking out a guy for making content with a guy that you don't like is a terrible excuse to kick him out of this shitty YouTube boxing event. Because Idubbbz basically was saying, oh, it'll ruin, the whole PR of the event because he was trained by Sam Hyde and Sam Hyde was probably going to be there. Yet Sam Hyde wasn't even going to be there, and so him being trained by him doesn't even make a difference. So again, it just doesn't make any sense, and congratulations, Idubbbz. You essentially gave Mr., Dr. Sam and Hyde over here more firepower than ever. Like, dude, Idubbbz treats Sam Hyde as if he's fucking Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So congrats, you gave the attention whore exactly what they wanted. Fucking attention. Honestly, now that you gave him more firepower, you're basically screwed. Like, the easiest way to deal with an attention whore is to not give them attention. That's it. Don't give them what they want. That's a pretty basic thing, right? That's a basic, thing when you're dealing with an attention whore, is to not give them what they want. But according to Idubbbz, that's just so hard to Sam Hyde. That's just so hard for Idubbbz to even manifest into his brain. Just a fucking common Idubbbz-L, huh?
Why? 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 Why, oh God fucking why?